Hey Susie, great job on Who'll Stop the Rain, and thanks for putting that video up. I got a couple things that I can tell you, and everybody else could really pick up some stuff here. You might be holding the pick a little tight because a lot of the strokes that you're playing sound like they've all got about the same tone. So hold the pick a little looser and try to angle it a little more like I talk about in some of the videos. When you're strumming down, try to angle it up. When you're strumming up, try to angle it down so that you're more dragging it than hitting it. So the difference in sound between this, that's the kind of stiff, hard pick sound, and this, it's a little softer. The other thing is, with the pick, notice I'm hitting more than one string with every one of those strokes, so don't try so much, don't worry so much about this, getting those notes exact. Let each one be a little bit more vague, like, oh, I got a couple of bass notes in the vicinity of the 6th string, then I got a couple notes in the vicinity of the 2nd string, then a couple notes in the vicinity of the 3rd string, then the highest one. So that's one of the big things. Hold the pick a little looser and try to keep the strokes more across a string and a half rather than just one string. Try to take bigger strokes too. So now bigger arm motion with each one of those moves. And see, notice the notes are not coming out as precise, but you're still hearing the song. So what you need to do is get your pick across the strings just a little faster. Instead of this, small strokes, bigger strokes. So just make your arm move further and then hold the pick a little bit looser, and that will help that sound right there. Then, last thing for now, that the B minor, and everybody, this is a really important thing. When you're playing a G chord, you are in first position. Your first finger is lined up with the 1st fret or even open when you're playing it, and thanks for using my favorite G fingering, by the way. Okay, now when you go to B minor, you got to think that I have to get up the neck. What happens is, it's really important that the first move is not even to the bar. The first move is move your hand this way. Get the bar, the base of your hand up to the 2nd fret. You don't want it to look like this. And I'm not going to do a close-up on this right now, but you might be able to get the idea. And that is, I can't put the bar here and then start trying to stretch it to the 2nd fret. What I had to do first was move my thumb on the back of the neck from behind the 1st fret for G chord to behind the 2nd fret for the B minor chord. So the first move is this way, not this way. So I'm here at G, and as I'm starting to think about getting that bar down, I'm moving up the neck first so that when the bar goes down, it's right at the 2nd fret. So the first move on getting from G to B minor, this is true in puff as well. When you go from G to B minor, you got to get the hang of up the neck first. So my G to B minor, instead of looking like this and then kind of wrenching it up the neck, no offense to wrench, but the first move has got to be up the neck first, then get the bar on, then get the other fingers down. So one of my bar chord drills that would be helpful for you too right now would be practice putting the bar on and lifting your other fingers on and off separately while the bar stays in position, because what looked like you were trying to get too much of it at once and kind of slamming the whole thing down. Make it at least a 2-step move where the first move is the bar and the second move is the fingers down. So get the bar at the 2nd fret, then roll the fingers on just right after it. Don't try to form the whole thing and then slam it down and then realize I'm not close enough to the fret and jack it up. So anyhow, that's it for this. Keep up the good work, and I really appreciate you putting up a video. It's helped a lot, and I know a lot of people can pick up some tips from what we just talked about here. So keep up the good work, and I really like everybody's participation here at TG.